You could open up if you want.
Now I'll just see if it says up the shit.
All right, let's see.
No, it says billionaires. It's your old, the old.
Oh man,
the old.
that's the old title.
We'll just change it out.
Yeah, change it out there. Let's see. See if we live real quick. We're gonna take off. And there really must be no connection. Go. Yeah. Let's see if a brother do come on.
I mean, you probably can check real quick.
Alright, come. Alright, hey, so hey, gotta have to go through hell to get that shit, boy. Hey, Shalom, Akim. Alright, first and foremost, before we begin this lesson, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. And as always, double honors to our apostles, the elders, the great millstone who rule well, and that told us his truth through the spirit, Barakatham. And as always, salutations to the Zakwani wa Achim across four corners of the earth. It's teaching his truth and sincerity, faith, and honesty. I'm my fellow servant, Kwame Ashala. I got a brother. I heard from GMS Tampa Bay 12. All right, pretty much before I begin this lesson, I just wanted to say to you, Akim, you know, my channel got suspended for a week, all right, due to, I guess, a video that was flagged. But pretty much I was uploading all my videos on Kwame Ashala Ba 144. But in this, brother, we're just going to go through the spirit real quick. Don't have that much battery life, but the spirit, you know, moving us to do this lesson here. So we're just going to get right to it. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Isaiah chapter 62 and verse 5. For as a young man marrieth a virgin, so shall thy sons marry thee. And as the bridegroom rejoiceth over the bride, so shall thy power rejoice over thee.
God, the scripture says, so shall thy power rejoice over thee, man. And this is a time where the Heavenly Father is returning unto his people, man. You know, the Lord's, matter of fact, you want to get that whole that real quick, Isaiah 45 and 7. You know, I think brother just brought that out too, you know. Because what? The Most High. Matter of fact, get Isaiah 60. I'm sorry, bro. That's a good one too, but 10, Bible Kasha. Start at verse 9, through the Spirit. Yep.
This is Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 9.
Khan, Shalom, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Hakadash, Bakatham. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 9. Surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of the Lord Yahweh thy power.
That's right.
And to the Holy One of Israel.
So what that mean? Most High Yahweh Shai is going to restore the nation Israel by putting them back in power, man. All right, where the scripture say, ask of me and I shall give you the heathen for a heritage. In the book of 2 Ezra, it says that the world was made for our sake, man. So Yahweh Shai is what? Returning unto his people as the bridegroom rejoice over the bride, man. This is what the Lord is doing, man. The Lord is putting the spirit on us to rejoice in the times we live in, man. All right, why? Because the prophecies are being fulfilled, so we know that our captivity is almost, our sentence is almost up. You see? Well, it's already up. We just plan it out, man. Because the Lord said he will begin to make acquisition on them that have hurt unjustly, man. Go ahead.
Because he hath glorified thee.
Yeah, the Lord is glorifying us. First, it begins with his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Remember who we are as a nation of people. All right, the first step is the knowledge, man. All right, go ahead.
And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee.
That's right.
For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor I have had mercy on thee.
Yeah, that's the point. In the wrath, the Most High Yahweh Shai smote us. All right, from the greatest of us to the least of us, man. The whole head is sick. You know, all of us have been smoked. That's it on that. You know, the Most High Yahweh Shai smote us, man. All right, we were moved to the four corners of the earth. Here it is. You got brothers in Germany waking up to who they are. Brothers in France. Brothers everywhere, man. All right, so that's the wrath of the Lord to scatter us and take away our power, our heritage, our customs, our cultures from us, man. All right, and give us a unlearned tongue. All right, a name of a people, or a nation that our forefathers have not known, neither us. That's in Deuteronomy 28 chapter, man. All right, so what? And the Lord said in his favor will he have mercy on us, man. And what does that mercy begins with? That mercy begins with understanding who you are as a nation and understanding the Bible is for you, man. All right, and the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American Indians is getting ready to receive that salvation, i.e. the elect of Israel, man. All right, go ahead. You go back to,
yeah,
that's it.
This is Isaiah chapter 62 and verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem.
So we constantly giving you that warning, man. Isaiah the 13th chapter, lift up the banner. You know, we constantly telling you how everything that's going on today and the things that are getting ready to happen are linked through the scriptures. Constantly going through the scriptures and filtering it and analyzing what's going on today. All right, and applying the things that we have read, all right, to what's going on out here in the world, man. Okay, and then what? Warning the people, telling the people, look, man, this is what's getting ready to come. Do not take the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. The Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, does exist. All right, He is real, man. Okay, and He's getting ready to bring a mass way of destruction here on the planet Earth, man. And only, even though the elect is a huge number, all right, but it's a small number to compare to how much damage of the nation of Israel the Lord is getting ready to do harm to, man, by the way of destruction, famines, pestilence. All right, I said pestilence. All right, okay, the Lord is getting ready to do major damage, wreak havoc, man, on Jake, man, because what? Jake is asleep. So we constantly watching over our people and telling them, look, man, wake up. Micah 2:10, this is not your rest. Depart from this place spiritually, man. You know, go ahead.
Which shall never hold their peace, day nor night.
Matter of fact, read verse 1 on that real quick.
This is Isaiah chapter 62 and verse 1. For Zion's sake will I not hold my peace, and for Jerusalem's sake I will not rest, until the righteousness thereof go forth as brightness.
Yeah, that's right. In the word, you go back to verse 6. That's the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushai word is coming through as the sun shineth every day, man. Because Zephaniah 3:5 says the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning He bring His judgment to light. Every morning we getting closer to another day Yahweh Shai is getting ready to return, man. And that should excite you, man. That should be moving your spirit, man. Knowing that every day that goes by is a day closer to the salvation of Yahshua, man. All right? Even though chiefly the destruction of America is coming, but the Most High is the power of ultimate balance. All right? When there is destruction, there is mercy. You see? Go ahead.
Going back to verse 6.
Anytime you want to speak or say something, just go ahead, brother.
Okay. I'll start at the top again. This is Isaiah chapter 62 and verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord Yahweh, keep not silence, and give Him no rest till He establish, until He make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
Yeah, give Him no rest until He establish, until He make Jerusalem a praise on the earth. And that's what you see right now, man. What you think you have all these great gatherings of men in Israel coming back into their understanding, getting together on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays for, man. All right, or any day they go out. Why is that? Because we're giving praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai for making us a praise in the earth, man. All right, for bringing recognition back to the nation of Israel as them being the people of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the Most High's chosen people, man. Okay, until we be a praise in the earth, man, forever. All right, and that's what's coming by the way of Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai sending that judgment. Okay, because we need judgment, man. You know. We need judgment to come, man. So, because that's where recognition is going to come. You know? Go
ahead. This is a verse 8. The Lord Yahweh has sworn by His right hand and by the arm of His strength, surely I will no more give thy corn to be meat for thine enemies, and the sons of the strangers shall not drink thy wine.
The son of the stranger shall not drink thy wine. Who is that? Chiefly Esau Edom, man. Drinking our wine, meaning what? Living in delicacy, man. Living in heaven. You know, being in a pleasurable time, man. All right, because what? When you drinking wine, what you marry. You know. So what? These other nations are in a married state, man. A mirth state, man. Why? Because we are in captivity. All right. They have all the riches, the resources of the earth. All right. We don't know who the hell we are. Okay. But what you have these particular nations ruling. All right, and ultimately they think they're going to rule next in this upcoming World War III, bro. But the Lord ain't getting us ready for a physical war. The Lord is getting us ready for this for a spiritual intervention, man. You see, because there's going to come divine intervention, divine powers from Yahweh Shem Yahushai to raise up men that you see out here teaching. All right, as it is written, he that is feeble. All right, and we're going to take the kingdom, man. All right, simple as that. The Lord is going to do all these things. He said, not for His name, not for us, but for His name's sake, man. You know?
Yeah. For the which thou hast labored. You know, so basically, you know, these heathen take hold of our substance because we're robbed and spoiled. And, you know, they make enterprise off of us. You know, we're, you know, always buying, but we have no set of establishment here on this earth. You know, we're not represented properly. You know, we're not called by our proper names.
Don't
you know,
own nothing.
We don't own nothing. You know, we're just here because, as Scripture says, is are we homeborn slaves? You know, we're a people again robbed and spoiled, and nobody's setting us in order. You know, no one's getting ready. No one's willing to restore us, and that goes into these curses. You know, the things that we labor for goes on to our enemies. You know, they're this kingdom that we live in. You know, it's chiefly here, so-called America. You know, this kingdom was built by us, you know, on the backs of our forefathers, you know, by the rape, robbery, and murder, and you know, the destruction of our people. That's why this place is glorified because of our destruction. You know, the Most High is saying He's going to restore that. You know, and
that's while you grabbing what you got real quick. That's what I had a brother through the Spirit of Power Yahweh Shai bring out Isaiah 16:10. It said, "And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, man." And that's why the Lord said, "The sons of strangers no more shall drink of thy wine." Why? Because we're coming into the time of our punishment being accomplished, man. O daughter of Zion. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Zechariah chapter 1, and I'll start at verse 14. So the angel that communed with me said unto me, Cry thou, saying, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, I am jealous for Jerusalem and for Zion with a great jealousy. You know, and we start off with going up about the Most High saying He's married onto us. You know, we're His woman. You know, He's jealous of His woman. You know, we see the things and how we're being treated here in this world, country, wherever we are scattered. You know, and it's not in our favor. You know, so the Most High is coming because He's jealous. You know, more because His name is on us, like you just said. You know, for His name's sake. You know, His name is on us. You know, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. You know, so He's coming for His name's sake. You know, how shall His name be polluted?
That's right.
You know? So this is verse 15. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease. You know, them and in their comfort and their security.
Drinking that wine.
Exactly. They're, you know, comfortable with us being destroyed and, you know, mostly thinking they're not going to have to pay for the thing that they have done.
Bro.
You know, why do you think you see these heathens prospering in this land? Is because, you know, of our destruction. You know, the things that their forefathers have done unto us, they have favor here in this land. You know, that's what goes to white privilege, all those other privileges, you know, but Jake don't got no privilege. You know, only time you see Jake successful, if he's bugged out, he's a sellout, you know. But the Most High is saying the sword is pleased. You know, the heathen think that the Most High is with them, you know, but no, the Most High is with His people, and the Most High is not forsaking His people. You know, and He's getting ready to show that separation, you know, between, you know, the children of Israel and, you know, these heathen nations that are counted as spittle. But continuing, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction. So, you know, it goes in Isaiah 54th chapter. You know, the Most High said He was wroth with us. You know, but you know, it was His mercies. You know, He always deals with us because we're His. You know, we're His children. You know, but the Most High is saying He's displeased with the heathen because they did more than they were required to do. You know, going above pretty much their protocol. Like, who are you? Like, you're kind of spittle. You're nobody. You know, and you're on high and proud and lofty, and that's why the Most High says He's getting ready to take down these high looks. You know, because of the pride. You know, pride has deceived them. You know.
Because what it say, thou forwarded their affliction when their iniquity had an end. You know, and that's what Esau Edom done then, and what he's doing today. When you read the scriptures in the book of Psalms, the 10th chapter, it says what? Thou sittest in the lurking places, all right, and thy eyes are privily upon the poor, man. You know, who is the poor? The poor is the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American Indians. Everything around you that you can physically see with a naked eye is set up for your destruction if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indian. This is why you have Elam and these other nations. They can come over here and set up businesses, right, set up organizations, and they'll be able to fluctuate while you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indians been here for almost 500 years. All right, and anytime you build something like Black Wall Street, guess what? You get bombed down, man. Why? Because this was not your arrest, okay? This is a prison sentence, man. You know, that's all I'm gonna say.
We can
you close out. You got
yeah. Just close out with this. It's perfect. This is Zephaniah. You love bringing this precept.
Oh, kind of spirit.
Zephaniah 3 and verse 8.
Kind of.
Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh. until the day that I rise up to the prey.
Yep, that's right. Who was the prey? You know, who was the prey? The prey is these other nations, man. You know, that's why the Lord is doing what He said He was going to do. He's making all these nations His the footstool of Yahushua. That's why He said, "Thus said the Lord said unto my Lord." King David said, "The Lord said to my Lord, sit down my right hand till I make all thine enemies thy footstool." And that's what Yahweh is doing for Yahushua. He's setting up the earth as it is in heaven for the rulership of Yahushua. So when He returned, everything is perfect for Him to return and jack up everybody and take the crown rulerships of everybody, man. Everything is being perfectly designed for Yahushua to come back and straight just do His thing, man. That's what we waiting on, bro. That's why the Lord said, wait upon me. Because when you think about how the fuck we gonna get out of this? Okay. Like Esau got all type of shit out here, man. You be like, damn, how the fuck we gonna... But then you read the scriptures and it says, thus saith the Lord, man. You know, thus saith the Lord. Those that wait upon me, wait on the Lord. King David said, wait on the Lord, I tell you, man. Wait, man. Patience. The Lord said, here's the patience and faith of the saints to what? To the fulfilling of His word. Flourish. As it is written, it shall not return unto Him void, man. All right? Go ahead.
Okay. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation.
Yeah, kind. What is that? Righteous indignation of Yahweh Yahushua? The waste is to destroy, ultimately, man. All right, kind. We getting ready to get out of here right now.
Yeah, kind.
All right. The ultimate righteous indignation is the waste is to destroy and the angels, man. Go ahead.
To pour upon them mine indignation, even all mine fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
That's right, man. The Lord is going to devour the earth with the fire of His jealousy, and that's going back into the Lord being a consuming fire, man. All right, He's going to consume this place by two different type of fires: thermonuclear fire and a fire that's coming with the chariots. Isaiah 66:15. Behold, He shall come with fire and with His chariots like a whirlwind, man. So get ready for Yahweh Shai to make the scene in the glorious apparel and shake up the kings of the earth, man. Because that's what's getting ready to happen. They're going to enter into the clefts of the rocks. These other nations, when they see the presence of Yahweh Shai, they're going to flee into their habitations, man. All right? Okay, so this thing getting ready to go down, man. You got all these nations that's thinking they're going to rule. The Lord said, wait upon Him till they be a prey. Okay. All right? Nobody can escape. The scripture say the deceiver and the deceiver are His. You know, so the Lord is doing all this for us, man.
Kind of fire my jealousy.
That's right. Kind of fire my jealousy, baby. And you just brought out.
Yeah, kind of.
You just brought out the jealousy. He's jealous over us.
Kind of.
You know, so that's why we brought out. Damn, that's the spirit. They go all the way back to Isaiah the 62nd chapter. That's why we brought out. For Zion's sake, will I not hold my peace? Okay. You know, until they be a praise on the planet Earth, man. Yeah. So that's why we got to keep prophesying. That's why Apostle always say, stand to work, man. Because what we doing is fulfilling prophecy of what? Holding not our tongue, man. You see? And what is this doing? It's shortening the days. Okay. No? But that's all I want to say through the spirit or something.
That's it, bro.
Kind of. So with that, Lord's will, you know, we could have been edifying to the elect. Kind. Shalom. Akim Yabashim Shabbat Thumb. Kind. And Lord's will, this was edifying to the elect of Israel. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ba'akadash. All right, double honors as always to the apostles that held us a great millstone, where we're going to get this truth from. All right, now salutations to the Zakwani Wa'achim across the four corners of the earth. They're teaching this truth and sincerity, faith, and honesty. Shalom Wa'abatam La'Bakharim, so that's Allah, which is peace and love to the elect of Israel. Right, shalom.
So, yeah, just go on your channel and change the title.
I already did.
All right, constant.
That's what I was doing when you was talking. I changed it.
Yeah, the spirit just be, you know, he be like tired.
Yep.
And it's like
quickened.
Bro, like.